Guess I should go check in with my hairy personal trainer, Craven. Hostage is in a lot of trouble. Shake him off! And you're not even wearing a seatbelt!
Spider-Man! I'm not with these guys!
Now they don't have any leverage.
Witnesses say Spider-Man used precision timing to stop the...
I hope the bad guys appreciate all the effort I go through looking for them. Who can resist that? Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. Traffic? have to find another way.
Spider-Man, might I impose upon you for some help?
Someone's in trouble. Hurry! I can't hold it for long! Okay, let's ride off into the sunset.
Next year I'm going on holiday to Italy. This is exhilarating! I don't mean to seem ungrateful, but could you put me down? I'm not dressed for this at all!
Spider-Man! All my friends are on your side.
The shaken victim said, if Spider-Man hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
Spider-Man, can I...
That is the last time I eat garlic pizza before putting on the mask. Yikes. Can't wait to read the whole thing. That'll wake you up.
We have a report of suspects attempting to enter a locked building.
Got the spider! Hey, Ball, that you?
Could be worse. I could be Mucus Man. You
Hey, you just... What? Hey, Ball, that you? That mask don't scare me.
I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended by Spider-Man turned out to be wanted on far more serious charges.
Wow. I've seen cheerier graveyards. I'll take that. What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? Ha! Just when you think I can't get any better! This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. I can check that one off my list. That's what I'm talking about.
Spider-Man's a type of guy, he does his job. No complaint.
Time for alternative transportation. Now that's fun! Oh yeah! You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me. Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
Available units, please respond to a disturbing the peace situation. Suspects may be armed.
Last chance. Cough it up. Oh, you're all...
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. I might just have a future at this. I almost died just then. Of boredom.
Business owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in crime.
It's my lucky day. Just what I wanted. this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right? Funny how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist. Ha! That's when you think I can't get any better!
Hey, Spider-Man! Get me out of here!
Someone's in trouble. I'm getting too far away from the action. Gotta get back to the action.
Spider-Man, may I have a quick photo?
With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Here's a tip. Don't look down. Maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other better. Nah.
I shouldn't have had that burrito.
The shaken victim said, if Spider-Man hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
Hey, Spidey! Show him who's boss!
Not sure what I was aiming at there.
Hey, Spider-Man! Get me out of here!
Someone's in trouble. Just so you know, this is awkward for me, too. Web slinging fail.
This looks dangerous. You get workers' comp?
I'm starting to wonder why anyone would keep working at Oscorp.
I shouldn't have had that burrito. Spider-Man saved my life just by being so honest.
The shaken victim said, if Spider-Man hadn't been there...
Spider-Man!
Now that's fun!
We have a disturbing the peace call. Stand by for location.
Last chance. Go.
Having a good day. You having a good day? No?
Somebody there? Bruno!
I see him! I fought too. No fancy trick.
This is why they call me amazing. I almost died just then. Of boredom.
The happy faces of residents, no longer afraid to walk the streets, prove once again why he's called your friendly neighborhood spider.
Oh, sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii, but there'd be nothing to swing from. Gonna have to find another way. If this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right? That'll wake you up.
Spider-Man! Thumbs up, buddy!
This just in, webs need something to stick to. Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
I knew you would come.
Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick. But I'm on the trail of the Carnage Killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer. I thought he might be you. But I have watched you, and I see that you are no madman.
You spied on me?
Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation. I see in the way you carry yourself like a lost child, that you lack someone to guide you, to help you become a man. I have no son of my own. I do not want my legacy to die with me. I can make you the ultimate hunter. Let us work together to find this Carnage Killer and suppress the crime wave. Let us do together what we could not do alone.
I'm still gonna operate on my own.
Of course, as will I. But we will be there for each other when it is needed.
I sent you an address. There is a back alley from which the Russians move stolen Oscorp equipment to a safe house. Use the little fish to catch the big ones.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
It is tempting to catch the easiest prey. But in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. If you follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings, they will lead you to the next rung of the ladder. You are doing well. Now listen. Higher-level criminals prefer to keep a low profile. But just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
I'll give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher-level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve as a front to launder the illegal income. It is here you will find their bosses who pretend at respectability.
I have to admit, Craven, all this is leading me to the big fish I never used to find before. Thanks.
Like a pride of lions, when the leaders fear an outside predator, they will call their soldiers together for protection.
And every crook in New York is afraid of the Carnage Killer. When I find where they're holed up, it'll be like one-stop shopping.
You are learning, but stealth is crucial. Even you cannot fight all of them at once.
Didn't get a clear shot. Great composition. Excellent. I can do better than that. Just what I needed. Now that's a beautiful shot.
Stop wasting time and prepare the package!
Gotta get a photo of that crate of Oscorp tech, so I can trace it.
This crate is heavier than your mother!
If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you. Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us!
Couldn't ask for a better picture.
That Oscorp tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the... Can't lose that truck. It's my ticket to the Russian secret clubhouse. Craven's tips are paying off. I get the feeling there are a lot of bad guys in there. I better keep... I'm guessing this isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. I know what Craven would say. A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds. I could check that one off my list. So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out.
Here, Fisk is already rich, but...
Fine. Let's see if he has the stomach for it.
Have you seen him? He has the stomach for anything. One of them arrested Arcady.
They are well paid and well protected. Very hard to get.
Then maybe we get to the men who pay them.
hurt? Oh wait, I just remembered, I don't care.
Vasili's down!
Man, what I could do with equipment like this. Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while.
You'll be dead before you see me move.
Better go see what that was. No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. I said I wanted my butt medium rare. They always look so surprised. How can anyone be that fast? Can you put forth this? Okay, lady, how much coffee did you drink?
Yes, there he is!
Did your mom tell you you could do anything you want? Because she was wrong. I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Ah, yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
And next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation, and I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
Wouldn't mind... Chatting with Fisk. See what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. None of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. But a photographer needs a reporter, and I bet I know one who's already planning to go. Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Harry!
Pete! Oh, man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great. Got it. Thanks. Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, He's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Hey, I gotta ask. Why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Huh.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him. Who can resist that? Time to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform, so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you bother me.
Help! I see him! I will make you bleed.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Et voila!
Thank you. I was so scared.
Now, I'm on to you.
Today, you die.
Thanks for liberating me, bruh.
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
Come on, show me what you got.
Fool me once. Just send me the dry cleaning bill. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him. These people are movers and shakers. I can learn a lot just by listening in.
But he's a businessman first and foremost. And at the end of the day, he does more good for this city than bad.
The problem is the gangs have all this money.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? Well, he knows how to make an entrance. By blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
All I know is Spider-Man saved my brother's life. Didn't ask for money.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent, or he simply doesn't care.
Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely.
How about this Carnage Killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill-seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what?
It's this very ward that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too. That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. I could stop that truck right now, but but I'd rather see where it's headed. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? That's what I'm talking about.